Oh, howdy again, YouTube. It's your favorite Michael Myers wearing artist, I guess. Um yeah, where did we leave off the last time? Last time. I do believe last time I said I was gonna go out on a date with the first person, right? Well, as I said in the video, I believe they might bail, and that's exactly what they did. And the reason for it, she ended up getting back with her ex girlfriend. So I don't even know I was dealing with a lesbian girl or bi girl, but it makes sense. I met her at a fucking dance rave party, so anything could happen there, right? But yeah, when that happened, I guess I was kind of bummed, and I tried to do the adult thing of going to multiple different bars and drinking my pain away. I say pain like that. Like I wasn't really like too like destroyed. I guess it was just like kind of disappointed because it's kind of you feel like put a lot of effort into trying to meet somebody because like you had that really good like thing in the moment and then it's like you can't recreate it again. Like it was like that. But when I went out that night, it was like I wasn't even in the best of moods. I shouldn't even have went. But I'm kind of glad I did because I ended up hold on, fucking my TV. Okay, not too loud. Fuck it. I love it a bit. It's my favorite game, Hotline Miami too. I like the OST when you're not really killing anybody. It's kind of calm. This is leading up to Death Wish. And I'm trying to do it on hard mode, but yeah, I'm not feeling like doing that after Dead Ahead. That shit took me like 59 minutes. I'm like, nah. Um, but yeah, I went out. I bar crawled to like 7 different bars in this area, and I just wasn't in it. Like the whole time, I would just like get like a beer. I didn't even get any shots or anything. And let me tell you, these beers at bars, $11 for like a fucking vodka high noon or sunrise lure. It's like $11, bro. Like like I had my own flask on me. Like I had shit at home. I could have just stayed at home. I came out to try and at least like feel better with some people, and it didn't really happen. Honestly, I just ended up feeling worse, and then it got to a point where I was just like, why am I even out here? Like, looking around, I'm like, when I get drunk, do I look like these idiots? Fucking moving their body, looking so dumb, not caring, trying to impress chicks, or those other people who are just like flexing the whole time, trying to find some fucking sloozy girl just to kill, or I was just felt so out of place. If anybody else ever feel like that, I would love to hear you, or love to hear your thoughts on it, cause it really is like a unique type of experience, cause it kind of hits you back into like again, this is for those who God, this mask is not doing me justice right now, but it kind of hits back to when you're younger or like first in high school or middle school, elementary, it doesn't matter when you just get that isolating feeling and just you're not really connecting with the people that you're around. That's how it felt. And funny thing is, like, even though I say that, I didn't put two to two together, but like there was like I think like two I think two bartenders who were legitimately kind of like worried and like interested in me, and were trying to talk to me. I was just so in my own fucking head and shit that I didn't even really notice, you know. I was just like, because I know it's their job, you know, to be social and talk to you and shit. Like, it's not like, oh my god, whoa, you know. But sometimes it's just like, yeah, you know, just hear them out, you know. Just talk to them. You'll be surprised because I'm kind of cool with some. I'm cool with this pretty one, but I just don't know. I don't know. I like it's like when you're younger, you would feel like making connections with people or shit like that is so much easier. But then it's like you get older and it's just like it's just harder, you know? Like people are just filled with like their own shit, and I'm just like the type of person who I just don't really feel like I just feel like I'm bothering somebody. I gotta change that, but I really don't like, you know, I just don't want to like we live in New York City. Like I don't want to put my fucking shit onto this person, you know. And it's not even like first meeting. You know, if I'm first meeting, I'm never gonna fucking trauma dump or some shit like that. I don't even think I do. Like I just feel like just chilling. Just like I'll be more invested in trying to understand you or hearing you out. But yeah, but that happened, and it's funny. That same night, I ended up talking to some dudes, and one of them was gonna get married, I think, and he let me sit with his table. Like there was some other brolic black dude that I met too there, and he was like invested in me as well. So it was kind of funny how like the one little random moments that you have in it, then you ask for a seat, and boom, you meet their whole social group. But he was telling me some facts. He was encouraging me. He was trying to really hit me with the real shit, you know? And I do appreciate it. That's why I can't really like say like, oh, this whole thing was just ass, a waste of my time. Like, no, you know, you can't just let couple bad interactions dictate your whole night, you know? Because if I just did that, I would have never met this guy and his peeps. I never would have heard his wisdom and shit, you know? And it really did resonate with me because it made me remember, like, yeah, like, I am a handsome dude. I am the shit, like you said. This isn't really, like, the place for what I'm trying to look for, or the connection that I kind of want with people. And he was just like, yeah, man, just go to, like, your local library near you. Check that shit out. Like, this place over here is just for mindless conversation with other drunken people who are just here for this after the night. You don't exist. That rhymed crazy, but yeah, I know it seems kind of like no doll, like you're at a bar and shit. But it's like for me, I can't really agree with that because I met some cool people at bars and I still kind of talk to them like on and off. It's not like nowadays. It's just like you meet somebody at a bar. If you don't have fucking sex that night, you're never gonna see them again. Or even if you do have sex with them, like that's it. It's the highlight right there, you know. But yeah, that's how that went. Um, oh yeah. Uh, Happy Spider-Man Day. I know, I'm kind of late, but I made this, you know, for the boy Toby. It's not supposed to be just straight black, probably just because of the lighting, but I wanted to get um the old school black suit. I don't remember. It's probably from the 80s Spider-Man show, The Amazing Spider-Man, whatever. Where he was like, Shocker! That one. Yeah, so it's more black and purple. Like I mixed black and purple together. And I have my little sign right here for my name. But yeah, I wanted to do the black and purple suit, not the straight black. Cause I kind of like that one with the little you know how Venom had the little black, purple, a little red on it too. I didn't add red, I just like the black and purple. So yeah, that was the other piece I made. And then the second date, it was Tuesday. Today's like Friday. Yeah, today's Friday because it's like 1:20 a.m. now. Yeah. Second date, it was a lot better. And then I realized this too. Like I said before, when I linked the first girl, I didn't really have any like sexual thing. We were just having a good time. And then I meet this other one again, and she really hit me with like a lot of wisdom too. And once again, it was like I guess the interest I have in people, like it kind of supersedes like just the lust part. And that's why like I also begun to think too, like that's probably why I never really like gosh, just stick on my face, please. That's probably why I never really get like the whole like waking up in a girl's bed at a bar type shit. Like I feel like I just take too much interest in other people. I'm too curious. Like I end up when I say that I like you, you know, it's not like I like you to get in your drawers. It's like no, like I like you individually. Sure, I don't know a lot about you, but so far I like you. I feel like saying that now is so weird to people. Like people are just so not used to just being vulnerable around each other. Not to say like I'm vulnerable. It's just like just even saying something like that. It's so like weird to people. But yeah, we talked a lot and we had a little dinner date. I paid for it despite being unemployed. That shit kind of hit my wallet crazy, but like she said, sometimes in life you can't just keep thinking about like the money of all things. It's the experience you get from it. And it's like I think she's 26. I'm 27. But I was just the way how she was talking to me is just like, age really doesn't really matter. Hold on. It does, but I mean like the experience of it. Because I'm older, so I'm supposed to have more wisdom and shit, right? But the stuff that she's done are the things that I want to do, but I felt like I never really got the opportunity to. And especially just how currently she's living in like this big house loft thing, but it's with other roommates and they all chip in, whatever. It's another thing that I want, or just anything for that type of matter moving out, but yeah, and they're all like artists, like one sculpts, the other one does some other shit. She's like a poet and writes about like current state affairs and how she feels on it and different perspectives, and it was cool as fuck. Cool as fuck. And that's like the first time like I really felt like I kind of connected with another artistic type person. Like I went to like a flow mastery event, like damn, it was pretty long ago. I think like months back. Like probably 7. It was pretty far. But 5 months, 7, I don't know. But yeah, like I ended up meeting like a lot. I ended up talking mainly to like two, and the girl one I don't really talk to anymore. Not oh, I guess my phone went off. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't really talk to her like that anymore because it's just like I just find it funny because I went there to try and make like connections and shit, and really like get somebody who could like push each other. We'll keep creating. We'll do that. But yeah, that one didn't work out. The other one, he ended up like vibing with me because I said that I read like Nietzsche and kind of fuck with the boy Nietzsche. Yeah, Zarathustra, but yeah, like me and him are like on and off. Even when I tried to like meet him again, which I did, I ended up meeting them both like after like, but only like one time. To that, not really anymore. But yeah, like it just didn't really go anywhere with them. But like with this chick now, this is like my third time meeting her, and it's like the first time I met her, I was fucking drunk as shit at a bar, and I didn't even realize she like recorded a video on my phone for me later because she knew that I was just toasted. And then I was just like, I don't remember ever doing it. Then the second time, it was more like, it was really cool and shit the second time we met. And then it was more of like, it really felt like a date-ish, like kissing and all that shit. But the third time, sure we did, but it wasn't a lot. But I felt like it was much more like unique. And again, what the fuck? Right at that moment, I said it. But yeah, I felt like it was more unique. It was more like personal. And then one of the most, uh, she said that really hit me was the fucking. For years now, I've been saying I've been wanting to let's go on a trip, like to like Central America. It doesn't matter, just south of things. See like the barn houses, the cornfield, the tractor, those type of areas, the countryside, and just do that. And when I told her this, she was just like actually like genuinely like curious and into it, and was just like, yeah, you should do it, like fuck it, like go on credit card debt, it doesn't matter like what, like really find yourself on this, you know and like she also said like because you're used to this life already, like you have in New York, you're used to everything, you already know like to a certain degree how everything is going to work for you, and you should just go and do it, like. And it really hit me, and she was also like, this life for you isn't going to go anywhere, it's always going to be here, like, but that's going to really like test your mental, or not even test your mental, it'll just like really make you find yourself. That was the same reason when I told her like how I used to grow up in Jamaica, then I moved here, and then she was just like, and my parents are just visiting there. Well, my mom is visiting there, and she's like, why didn't you go or like spend time there and find yourself? I'm just like, if you're the target, it doesn't really matter where you go. You're still gonna be a target. That's why I feel like I want to get to a point where I was just like able to just say fuck it, like just pack some shit and just go. Like I don't care about anything, just go. And yeah, like when she really supported that, it really hit me. Even today, like there's like a full moon outside. Uh and I was just journaling outside, and it came back up to me, and it's just like, here I am again, like towards the summer, unemployed again, and it's just like, what do I have to say for this? Like you do you all for your job, you get let go, and then what? You're just gonna get right back into more of the same. Even what she said to it, she was like, life isn't just about paying off all your debts and doing all this. You need to really enjoy yourself. You need to like explore, find yourself and shit. And it's just like the more I was talking to her, it's just like the lust feeling that kind of just disappeared. I was just like just in awe-ish, It's just like wow. Kind of just made me I end up feeling like kind of like a kiddish again, but just the whole like because most of the time I wasn't even thinking of anything. I was just like just gazing out, just absent-minded, just happy to be here. And she admitted to like, "What are you thinking?" I'm just there like, I'm not thinking about anything at all. I'm just gazing out. It's been so long since I really like did that along with somebody. And yeah, like I feel as though even with this YouTube shit, this art shit, work, like I don't know when it happened when I just end up getting so like so put into these typhoon of all this shit where it's just like the stuff that you want to do or it just becomes a back burner to other shit you don't care about. Like I never knew it was so hard just to be selfish. I never knew. I thought it would be so easy. No, being selfish is fucking hard because you just get hit with so much other obligations. Other people need you. Other like being like in demand when you feel like you're not. It's so weird. It's so weird. Even like after that same bar night where I had like a dark night of the soul, the next day I didn't want to talk to anyone, and then boom, one of my friends fucking calls me, and then it just cheered me up a bit, and then now look back to talking to like people on Discord again, where it was like I didn't want to talk to anybody. It's like it's really weird, but honestly, I think at this point, I even wrote in my journal like if the past me needs to die, so be it. If more parts of me need to be discarded, so be it. I feel like right now, like, I just want to find my personal legend, you know? I need to, right now, I need to really, like, hone in on what desire do I really want? What desires are pushing me right now? Because when you desire something so strongly, I feel like the universe, like, collides or coincides with your ambition and it leads you to it. I got that from The Alchemist. That was also a really good fucking book. You should read that fucking book. That's a really good fucking book. But yeah, man, like a lot of stuff just been happening. Right now, I just feel like I'm getting called back to solitude. And I don't even know if I'm gonna get this job anymore. It looks like I might, cause the dude, he's like, "Oh, a new job is coming up. I'll let you know." And then I'm like, okay, just give me the what's up. Even the girl, she gives me like, she gave another dude who does like a job like her my information. And she's like, all you really need is just a security license. And I'm like, oh, I got two, so fuck it. Then I got like an interview Monday, so I don't even know if I should go do that when I have these two, but still kind of, need to do something. Gotta make money. Kind of looking kind of low on funds, so yeah, it's really, I don't want to say it's like a lot, but life is just really having me like a chess piece on the board. I'm going to different stuff. And today, like, I was just so like no energy at all. Like I was like sleeping like the whole fucking day. It was crazy to me because I didn't do this for like so long, you know. I guess it's because look, yesterday I kind of went kind of ham doing pull-ups and shit. So like my whole like fucking body's like super sore, but it didn't even feel like that. Like physical pain was making me like I was just so drained, you know. Like I don't know why. Maybe it's because I stayed up till 5 playing fucking League. Like again, I don't know. But hey, thanks once again whoever watches this video. If you're still along the journey of this guy, uh, we'll keep moving forward, buddy, or gals, whatever. See you next time.